boys and girls. Welcome to Mrs. Stolzig's classroom workshop. Today I am here with Anna, and she is going to teach us how to make today a worm house or an earthworm wormery. So she's going to do her best to explain the steps. She was curious about worms. She's been finding them and learning little things about them, so we did a little investigating ourselves, and so she's going to teach you now what she's learned off of some videos. So we'll put her hat up so we can make sure and see you. All right, Anna, don't forget to look at the camera and tell them. All right, go ahead.
So
nice
first
and loud.
you're going to need a plastic container and a lid.
Okay.
Some newspaper.
A little louder, sir.
And some newspaper.
So a plastic container and some shredded up newspaper. Okay.
So first you're going to put the newspaper in.
Put the camera nice and low. You want me to hold it while you do it? Okay, so first you're going to put the newspaper shredded in there. Okay. I'm going to shred some up there. Get it right out of your recycling bin.
And a little bit more. You don't need that much, but we're just going to use it.
Okay. All right.
We can leave that in.
Okay. And now what do we need, Anna?
Now we need some dirt.
Okay, so now we're going to put some soil on top. And she's just spreading it on the top there. Covering up the newspaper. We went outside and actually dug this out of our yard, but if you didn't have a spot, you could use your plant potting soil. All right, good.
And sometimes you probably want to smooth it.
Okay, smooth it. Smoothing it out. Okay, now what are we going to put on there? Going to put a worm on? Oh, wet it a little bit. Give it some more soil. So just going to lightly wet it. Maybe a little bit more. Wet it a little bit. Perfect. Now what are you going to add on there? A worm. Can you hold it up to the camera so they can see it? Come closer. Right up here. Can you see it? Get closer. So see, she's got a worm right there. She's going to add it in there.
They're slimy.
Slimy. So if you watched our other video, Tops and Bottoms, we learned some facts about worms, and we learned that this slimy secretion is what helps give the nitrogen into the plants. We also learned that worms do not like to be in the light. They search for dark. If they've been in the daylight for longer than an hour, what happens to them? They become paralyzed. So it's really important that this is a clear container, because it's showing you. If you're going to use a clear container, Anna, tell them what should they put around the container when they're not observing?
Newspaper.
So you're going to cover it with newspaper. All right, what are you going to put now on top?
Vegetables.
All right, so she went and cleaned out some of our food scraps. So she's going to add some food on top to give the worms some nice food to eat. Can you tell them what you don't want to feed your worm nice and loud?
Ham and dairy.
Yeah, so you want to avoid meat and dairy. Wow, how about a couple of leaves on there, and then we'll save some for the other. Good. All right. So now, what are you going to put on?
We're going to put the lid.
Just going to put the lid on it. And what are we going to poke in here so that the holes, because what does the worm need? Air. It needs to get some oxygen. So we're going to go ahead with, I just have a little push pin here, and we're just going to poke a little bit of holes all around there to give our worms some oxygen. All right, so you can see our holes in there, Now, what we're going to do is we're going to observe this worm. Anytime we're not watching it, we're going to put it in a dark place, cover it around with some newspaper so that the worm will be healthy. And we can keep this for a while, watch it, and then later we'll return the worm back to its home. All right, so this is one way of doing it. Do you want to show us another way? All right, the next way you're going to make?
A jar.
The next one she's going to do is with a jar, and Chloe's going to help her. So what do you need first, Donna? Turn and look at the camera.
Dirt.
First, you need some soil. So you're going to put a layer of soil. Okay, good. So she's going to put a layer of some soil. Might want to put a little more there, sweetie. Need some help? Yes. So we're going to put a little more layer in there. All right, good. Now what are you going to put, Anna?
Some sand.
Look at, tell them.
Some sand.
Some sand. So we're going to put a layer of sand. Pour some of that in there. Great. Now what are you going to put?
Dirt.
The
More
layer
dirt.
of soil back. We're creating these layers to help the earthworm be able to build its tunnels so that we'll be able to watch the tunnels through the jar. Okay, and then what are you going to put? A layer of sand. And you're going to keep doing this as you go up your jar. Now a layer of soil. We have some more soil right here. A little bit different container. As you can see, Anna was a helper, and she went out and collected these things with her tools. And another layer of sand. All right, and now what do you want? A layer of soil. All right, and now what are you going to put on your soil? Are you going to put some, another layer of sand, or are you going to put some worms? All right, can you grab one and hold it up to the camera? Can you reach in on us so they can see it? Can you hold one? Yeah, Chloe's going to hold it up. So she's going to grab one out. Remember the worms? They have no eyes. They don't hear.
This one's a little squirmy.
Squirmy. All right, quick.
Sorry.
It's covered in that slime. That slime secretion has all that nitrogen. All right, she's just gonna pour it into her hands. All right, you wanna hold it up for the camera? Show them. If you see, there's a little part that's different in the middle part. So that part helps in making more of the worms. So we're gonna add 2 into this jar. So she's got 1 more in there. And then what are you going to put now on top? Okay, so sit down again so they can see. So now she's going to give it some of its food, some leftover scraps. Remember, no dairy and no meat. And the worms are going to be very happy. We'll give it a little bit of water here in a minute when she's done feeding it. Show them. I'm going to dump it in there. Alright, so we're going to dump it in there. And then are you going to cover it up with some more soil? Oh, a little more water. Okay. Give it some water. They do like moistness. Good. And then you could fill this up with more if you want. Then you're going to put the lid on. You're not going to tighten it all the way because what do you want to be able to get into here? Oxygen. With this, you could poke holes in it as well. You could use a push pin or a little nail and hammer. We will, after the video, go put some more holes in there, but right now we just have the lid sitting on it so that oxygen can get in there. And then whenever you're not observing this, what are you going to do with it? Can you show Mona how you'll do it? All right. Show them. Can you wrap it around there and show them? So then you will make sure you cover it and put it in a dark place. So anytime you're not watching, cover it and put it in a dark place. And then you can tape it too.
You could cut the part where it's,
Yeah.
or you could.
Do you want to hold this up to the camera, Anna, so they can go ahead and see the different layers? Alright. So, we hope you enjoyed Anna's tutorial on how to make some earth homes, earthwormeries. We hope you enjoyed this. If you get on a chance to also watch on YouTube, there's lots of other ways to make them. This was just some ways that we found with materials we have around our house. Anything you want to tell them, Anna? Can you look at the camera? Okay. All right. Tell them we hope you enjoy it.
I hope you enjoy it.
All right.